Konnichiwa minasan, Rosita desu. Yoroshiku ne. Hey guys, this is Rosita, your go-to vocal and language coach here on takelessons.com, and welcome to the second episode for Beginning Japanese for Business Professionals. Now we're going to talk about how to ask the person's name again. Start off with the vocabulary in this lesson. We have moshi wakarimasen, which is the formal way of saying sorry, excuse me. Moshi wakarimasen. Next, we will have onamae, which means name. Onamae. Onamae. Then we have moichiro, which means once again. Moichido. Moichiro. Then we have something similar to the last lesson. Onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu. And then last but not least, we have sama, which is an honorific suffix. Sama. Sama. And I lied. This will be the last one. Arigatou gozaimasu, which means thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, so let's check out the usage for some of these words and their phrases. Onamae, which means name. Now, onamae is made up of two parts. An honorific prefix, o, and then the noun name, namae, which means name. Now, you can use it to ask for another person's name. So, when you simply want to ask, what is your name? It'll be, onamae wa nan desu ka? Onamae wa nan desu ka? Onamae wa nan desu ka? When introducing yourself, when you're trying to say, I am Rosita, you cannot say onamae towards your own name when introducing yourself. So if I want to introduce myself, I would say, Watashi no namae wa Rosita desu. You will never want to say, Watashi no onamae wa Rosita desu. Use just namae. Watashi no namae wa Rosita desu. If you're going to ask what their name is, onamae wa nan desu ka? Sama consists of the family name and then the suffix itself. You can use the honorific suffix sama when you want to say someone's name very politely or someone that's of high ranking, and it can identify with both Mr. or Mrs. Typically, if you're meeting, like say, the president or the CEO of the company, you would want to use the suffix sama right after their family name. For an example, say the head was Kondo. You'll, instead of saying Kondo-san, you'll say Kondo-sama. So let's check out our lesson focus for today. We're going to learn how to ask someone to repeat their name if you didn't catch it. When you want to politely ask someone to do something in a business setting, it's better to start your question by saying moshi wakarimasen, which means I'm sorry. Now, after saying moshi wakarimasen, you can ask your favor. Moshi wake is a noun that means excuse, and arimasen is a formal negative form of the verb aru, which means a non-animate object existing. So altogether, it's going to be moshi wakarimasen, which literally translates, there is no excuse. But there are going to be situations, especially when it comes to even more formal situations, you're going to use gozaimasen instead of arimasen. Gozaimasen is more polite It is the absolute formal way than just using arimasen. Arimasen is the polite way. So first, informal, we have aru. Then the polite way, we have arimasen. And then the formal, we have gozaimasen. So you can say, moshiwake gozaimasen. Then saying moshi wakarimasen. Either or are acceptable, but again, it really depends on the situation of how formal the meeting is. So again, the most formal is moshi wake gozaimasen. Now, the most common way to express excuse me, sorry, will be sumimasen. Okay? Yes, you can say that. It's the most common way, but again, it really depends on the formality of the situation. If you're with coworkers, Japanese coworkers, then definitely say sumimasen. But if you're talking to like a boss, it'll be moshi wakarimasen. And if you're talking to his boss, I will definitely recommend use moshi waka gozaimasen. Next, of how to literally ask the name. Onamae o moichiro onegai shimasu. So, onamae, which we know now is name. Then we have the honorific prefix of o. Then we have the object marking particle o, onamae o. Then we have moichiro. Mou means again and ichiro means once. So literally translates to once, again, onegai shimasu, which means please, which is a polite way of asking for a favor or a request. So the full phrase would be onamae o moichiro onegai shimasu. Onamae o moichiro onegai shimasu. Which literally translates, could you tell me your name again? Or please say your name again. And you can use that same phrase when you're asking for a number. We're just going to replace onamae with odenwa bango, which means number. So, moshi wakarimasen, odenwa bango o moichiro onegai shimasu. I'm sorry, can you say your number one more time? Alright guys, hopefully this has been helpful. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're watching this on YouTube, please write your questions on the comment section below. If you guys are watching this on Take Lessons, go ahead and click the button that says Ask 8 Questions. All emails do go directly to me. Alright guys, hopefully I get a chance to talk to you soon. じゃ、ではまた!